Hello everybody and welcome back to the Digital Couch. Just grab your dick. It's been a little while since I've played. I've had a very busy past couple of weeks for Chilluminati and a bunch of other things, but we're currently in a war and I believe this is my King's War. Yeah, King Alfonso, he's our liege. So he's at war with somebody, but you know, whatever. He's taking the men that I am supposed to give him. We could jump in, or we could sit back and relax. Our king is our friend, but independence for our people and for Lord Farquaad is far more important. Taking a quick peek at our son and heir, who's 25, who is a murderer, unfortunately. I forgot about that. That wasn't his fault. I don't blame him. Brave, humble, and content. This is not bad. He's not going to be a terrible follow-up for our current boy. And our other son is already a vassal would be a great warrior leader, but my character is really not about war, so he's, you know, grooming his heir to be similar to him. And that makes sense to me. Let's take a look at our situations first of all. We can do a ransom. We'll hold on to that for now. Mendo Menendez, our son, is a marriable. He's a fortune builder. And we can give him a lady. Ooh, it's a lady. Somebody who can also help him in terms of stewardship could be quite good. I imagine he'd eventually make his way under our council. Or we could bring in somebody who's a little bit more intelligent, someone his age. She's lazy, gluttonous, and impatient. Oh my God. Content, shy, and fickle. That's the kind of person who, if they meet, she would immediately kind of impress her will upon him. And because he's shy, content, and fickle, well, maybe not because he's fickle, but shy and content, he might be like, yeah, she's okay. I'll marry you. I'll marry you. I can see that happening. And so for that reason, and also because she's quick, we're going to do it. An albino. That's cool. Delicate. Aw. All right, we'll do it. We're not going to get a ton in an alliance here, but we do plenty. And it looked like he was a 14-year-old king in the first place. We've got a bunch of wars we can declare. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And a bunch of people want some positions on our council, which again, not going to stress. I hate our bishop. I wish this man was older and would die. I wish I could maybe even kill him and I could get away with it, but I cannot. I'm tempted to replace Ximena here with Baron Haakam. One, because he's a vassal, but two, he's actually very, very good at what he does. And she's pretty good at what she does as well. But the thing preventing me here is I don't know if I want a possessed man as our spy master. I'm not sure that's the right call. Though, like I said, very tempting. But I don't know. I just don't see my character feeling like that's the smart play here. How's our liege's council? So this is us. We're his chancellor. We should be his steward. We really should be. I wonder if there's a way for me to like ask to be his steward. I know he's at war right now, but it's something I'm curious about. No. Okay. Well, for now then, I think we'll keep time going at a rather leisurely pace and keep an eye on this war. And should anything exciting or interesting happen, we'll be back. All right. Jumping back right into the game here. I had this man in prison from a previous war. I released him under some conditions, but my character has no intent on following them. One, he's a heathen, and two, he has land that rightfully belongs to our people. So now that he's free from our imprisonment, we're just going to immediately jump into war with him. And he is an ally with somebody who's my vassal. So I'm not sure if anything can even happen. We'll see though. We have a large army over here that looks like it's ready to start moving this way. So having declared war, I'm going to hold off on bringing my army out until I see where these guys are going. And yeah, it looks like the vassal / his ally cannot help him because he's my vassal first and foremost. Let's go ahead and raise our men. Not a ton, but that's fine. They're moving away. And we're getting an unexpected visit from our wife. I've arrived at my darling's chambers, unseen and unheard. With longing in my heart and my loins, I slowly push open the door. Duchess Ermesinda is seated by her desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into her pocket and turns toward me with an uneasy look upon her face. So she's my soulmate, my best friend, and my wife. What are you hiding? She could lose 15 opinion of me, which is fine. No, I'll lose 15 opinion. What are you hiding from me? Did she really think I would not see that? Give it to me at once. Hermesinda hands me a crumpled parchment and crosses her arms. It is a letter. There's something about a monetary transaction, the specifics of a custom-made jacket with the Menendez crest. I wanted to surprise you, give you something to show my appreciation. Now it's all for naught. I let my jealousy get in my way. I got blinded by my jealousy. Oh my God, my wife is gout-ridden. That's also a problem. I would have gained a sum of gold. I mean, that's nice of her. I feel bad a little bit, but that's, you know, that's life. Can we look at our court here real quick? You are an average, what do you call it? Physician? Let's see if maybe we can get a better physician here. We can also recruit a hill specialist, which we probably should. But I'm gonna keep saving money actually. And we're gonna march our army here and hopefully end this war fast before these enemies of my king decide to take advantage of the weak position I'm putting myself in. Okay, you are an incredible Midas touched woman, but not who I need. And you both absolutely suck. You both failed to impress me. Hey, we got him back in prison. Sucks to be you, my guy. But that ends the war. So let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Bloodshed is done. We disband our army. And we're not overloaded with any particular land. So yeah, he's still ours. So can I have you, we need to modify his contract so that I can remove his religious rights. I don't want you having religious rights, good sir. All right, that's fine. No more religious rights for you. Contract has been modified. Your contract has been modified. I have no hook on you any longer, but I can demand your conversion. You may accept it. On decline, you lose your opinion. You lose opinion of me, but what's the % chance you're gonna accept it? All right, well, whatever. You're gonna be at minus 100, so be it. What are you gonna do? Fucking ferment revolt? I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long, winding path it is from the darkness into the light. Perhaps if you promise to support me in whatever way I need, the journey would be an easier one. So he's gonna get a weak hook on me, and him and his wife will convert. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. You know what? It's fine. You got a favor hook on me. We'll see if I decide to listen to it or not. But welcome into the fold, sir. Welcome into the fold. All right, Countess Belay of Sikbia. Another Mozarabism, just kind of in the way. I wish I could offer vassalage, but I cannot. We're not her rightful liege. So I kind of have to like march across in a warlike way, which I don't want to do. But I also don't want to mingle with this man who's got a billion frickin' truces and is allied with someone actually very small. Now that I look, I can only claim one thing, and it would be a very bloody war. One where I would almost undoubtedly clash with my king's current war. I don't know if I really want to worry about that. So instead, we pick apart the small ones. Oh, we have a count who has claims. Ah, this man. He actually has claims. And we could fight for him. Or we could struggle clash, which technically is cheaper. Granted, if I fight for him, he's going to get in and become more powerful, though he only has one title. I don't want him to become an equal in terms of power. Because I'm merely a duke, am I not? And so if he's able to put together his own duchy, I think I'd lose him, or at least he might fight for freedom, even if he would lose. So I'm going to hold off on that. Let's go on a pilgrimage after so much war. Before we decide to murder more people, we'll have a nice big old pilgrimage. Jerusalem. Yeah, let's go all the way to Jerusalem. Did I really need to spend all that money? Hell no. But my character, again, he's a brave and ambitious man, and he wishes to travel even further, spending his money on God. It's worked in the past. Every time he's given, you know, money to God via the Pope, everybody smiled down on him. And while he's safely away and can't join a war, oh, this man looks like he's actually at war now. No, you're just wearing sick armor. Well, while you're away, we will play. We're just going to do a struggle clash here. Raise our men. Should be a very easy war. And we have a flexible leader. Pilgrimage, the end is nigh. As my party passes through a small town, I notice a throng of people filling the market square. At the center, a man stands on an overturned fish cart, shouting wildly to all who will listen. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent, repent, I say, or you shall be damned for all eternity. The worried-looking townsfolk nervously whisper to each other, fearful of the doomsayer's words. I am sure glad this pilgrimage comes with indulgences, so it would lower our stress, which would be good. Or that is not, that man is not a priest, cast him down. We are on a religious one, as much as it would be better for us, honestly, to probably lower our stress, just so we could play with it some more. The pilgrimage is the purpose of this, so we're seeking to grow closer with God. Oh, they've actually raised quite an army over here, but looks like we'll still be all right. Oh, our knight was wounded. For every week that passes, my fellowship grows ever smaller. Some have gone as far as they can, what is it? Our knight was wounded. A bunch of our knights were wounded. Some have gone as far as they can before they need to return home overtakes them. Others have met with less fortunate ends. Most worrying is the fact that my group of personal guards is thinning out at an alarming rate. The fact alone shows what a treacherous journey this can be. I don't have 60 gold. All I needed is the protection from God. I gained divine protection from God. All right, yeah, you know what? All I need is God on my side. Elo comes of age. My daughter, she is a tough soldier. And her brother, who is an adequate bargainer. Good enough. This fight did not go how I'd hoped. Oh, and they can get betrothed. That's right. My steward and vassal. We are going to... It's matrilineal too. I forgot about that. That's so good. All right. We'll hold on here. Now let's just siege this down a bit. We need to marry our son. Didn't we already marry her off to my other boy? All right, well, you're going to get the other one then. The one that I kind of thought of before. Unless he declined and I did not realize it, which is entirely possible. I am finally here, body and soul, at the great church of Jerusalem. As the bishop offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that has happened for God to bring me here at this moment of time. I gain 875 piety. Good God. Because your faith has the armed pilgrimages tenet, you gain determined pilgrim for 10 years. Good Lord. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I'm a devoted servant now. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know, someone is plotting to kill my son and heir, Arius. We must stop the villain. Who's trying to kill my son? Probably his brother. That would make the most sense to me. And next in line would be him, who is arrogant, impatient, and ambitious. Oh, it's almost assuredly you, my boy. Oh, it's almost assuredly you. You're pregnant. You want the throne. You're arrogant and ambitious and impatient. Oh man, you're not a good and I'm sure my character knows this. He's 19. He's always been kind of a troublemaker. The sword has always called him, and we had hoped that if we had trained him to be a warrior of God, that maybe, perhaps, we could, you know, put him in a place of power that way. Maybe have made him a general in our army. But instead, my guess is he's trying to kill his brother. Unfortunate. We got to figure out who this is. And I hope you're on my side, girl. You're a fornicator, diligent, calm, and shy. I really, really hope you're able to catch it. Because if it's not my other son, my eldest son, or my second eldest son, then we got to We gotta put whoever it is freaking behind bars ASAP. You can ask your head of faith for gold. He pays me money? If I just give him piety, he pays me money, huh? Interesting. What if I just want to be your best friend? Unlikely. Interesting. I didn't know I could actually ask him for gold. I don't want to ask him for gold, but I can if I need it. For now, I kind of got to let time tick. I'm really afraid my boy's going to die. All right, we're back from our pilgrimage. We've undergone a journey. We're home, baby. All right, here they come. They got to try and stop me as best they can. Your counselor Utman was slain by Fruella. Oh, my marshal. Damn. All right, who do we have? We could put our son there. But do we have anybody who'd be better? Fernando, who's just a courtier. He's infirm. I mean, he'd be a good marshal. He would not be good on the field. And I could probably stop him. Or I could just put my son there. But I don't want to give him power. See, if I put him on my council, it's going to give him, I think, more power. Also, we kind of need a new chancellor. All right, you, Sir Lorien, you're a lustful, arrogant man. But you're actually a pretty damn good soldier overall. You're going to be our marshal. And I know you're our knight and chancellor, but we might have somebody better. We don't. We have my younger son, who's not in the crosshairs of somebody, I assume one of my boys, but not good enough to really oh my God! What just happened? That's a huge loss. And we just lost our chancellor. Oh, Lord, man. Okay. I can't replace you. My son, I guess you're gonna be at Magnus. You're getting invited to the big leagues very, very quickly. We have very few people to lead this army right now. Do we have no knights? No, we have 7 knights. All right. It's all right. We're not out of this war yet. That was an unfortunate situation. He cannot be fired for 25 years. How are you my spy master? Yo! Yo! So he forced his way into my position? Bro. No way. He has a 3. There's no way. Oh no. Oh no, why? Why? Unless he's working. Unless he's the one trying to kill my son. What? Okay, he died. Yeah, he got captured and killed. Good God. Fuck. Oh, this is so bad. I gotta figure out how to do this. I don't know how he just took that seat. It's a weak hook, not a strong hook, bro. All right, he has to go. So, what I'm gonna do is try and play it the less nice way, and we are gonna force him to be a knight. So, what's this guy's name? There he is. You are going to be forced to be a knight. So you absolutely need to go in there. And we will currently forbid your player, heir, and son. And we'll also forbid you. I guess that's fine. One, two. I'm going to put him at the head of this army and hopefully get him killed. Oh, this is so not good, though. Oh, no, bro. Let's just put an army head here for a moment. And we're just going to go back. I don't have any interest in dealing with these guys. All right, for the moment, we're just going to throw him at the head of the army. Yo, did he drank himself? He drank himself to death, everybody. Oh my God, he drank himself to death. Oh, my court is having a bad time, but it's working out wonderfully. I think I'd rather put you back in that spot, ma'am. And please God, thwart any and all schemes that may be, you know, coming to fruition here. In the meanwhile, I'm hoping we can frickin' make this work. We 100% should have won that battle, by the way. Here they come. We're going to put our marshal here because he's an unyielding defender. And I think that's, yeah, friendly fatal casualties, advantage in mountains, advantage in desert mountains. We're not any of those. We are in the plains. So do we have anybody who's a plains? It's an even fight pretty much no matter who we have there, so I'd rather have the defender. We'll see how it goes. It's not looking strong, like a strong start for us. Y'all, it's not looking like a strong start at all. In fact, it looks like we might lose. Yep, there it goes. 2 losses. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, well, I didn't want to have to do this. It's kind of garbage that I have to, but we need to call some friends. All right, who we calling? Daddy, is this my dad? No. Count Werner the Foolish of Killingberg, who's really far away. That's not, I mean, I appreciate it, but that's not who I'm looking for right now, to be honest with you. You, sir. Yeah, you're someone I can spend. I don't want to spend anything. Fine. I'll call you to war. Hey, look, I love that. Clean up that war for me. Hey, the liege won our war. We can now petition our liege. I'm probably gonna petition our liege in a minute, but I want to get through this war first. Yeah, they're sitting there waiting to defend, so let's go over here. Try to get this army to attach. Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law Philippa has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Menendez dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Magnus is a good name, but we already have Magnus. What about just a good Galician name? Pedro? Honestly, that's a pretty sick name. I like Pedro. Strong and wise Pedro. Can't keep an eye on my entire family, but I can do, you know, I try my best. Hey man, can you come with us? Nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, who is this? Some lady? The cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. As I peered at the myriads of good in the stall, I can hear Count Oveco murmur, the etchings of that piece must be real and quite valuable, too. He glances at the triumphant smile. I'm gonna go ahead and trust my own money instincts here. Okay, we gained experience. You have become the owner of Potsherd. We'll see what that is in a minute. Yes, quite good indeed. If I haven't done remember, so casually eyes the baubles in the next stall next to us and shoots me an anticipating side glance. -6 stress because I'm ambitious. And I'll teach him a couple strategies on bartering. And I get some, so he'll get some bonuses on bartering for a few years, and I will maybe gain some other stuff. He wasn't quite convinced. That's unfortunate. Well, what do we got? Potsherd, an ancient potsherd. Reportedly, it originates from the holy site of Santiago. All right, it's not that great, but it gives me clergy opinion +2. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Yeah, with the backup, that should be enough, though. Damn, man, these guys fought hard. Gout-ridden, my ailing wife. It's time to decide how to treat her gout. I would recommend drastic measures, but the choice is yours, my lord. Be cautious, do no more than what's... How bad is the gout? Also, you are an actual renowned physician now. It's a severe penalty. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take your advice. Drastic measures. Oh my God, it worked. She's no longer gout-ridden. My wife. My beautiful wife. And we can unlock a new perk. Let's see. Fearful troops, men-at-arms, maintenance per dread, monthly income per stress level. That's so not that great. We can request military assistance, but honestly, with our ally here, I think we're fine. We're overwhelmed with stress. Wow, we're level 2 stress. Good fucking God, bro. Let's go for a walk. Here they come, trying to stop us one more time. Mayor Pedro was wounded. It's fine. We fought him off again. Thank God it's over. We're going to enforce our demands. Finally disband our troops. That was a bloody war for a very small piece of land. He had to put up a much bigger fight than I expected. More power to him for doing it, but damn, what a pain in the ass. All right, what do we got here? You're worth nothing, and you're not really good at anything. You're in house arrest. You're worth 0. But you're decent. You're decent. But I don't know if I care enough. Nobody has any money to free any of you. All right, what about the Christians? Any of the Christians worth letting out? Nah, you're crazy. No one. Everybody can just sit and rot then. Except for you. You're my vassal, I hate you. Actually, you have quite a good score. That worries me. I'm not gonna make my son a bodyguard. Here, we can get a seneschal for a good price, so... This courtier here, Alvido, congrats. You're gonna be my seneschal for the time being. We need to make sure our control over these areas continues. Which reminds me I should probably try and throw some more control happening over here with my son. Well, we got another one over here that we could easily soak up, but I'm gonna let my men replenish for a bit first. Let's get ourselves some bowmen. We actually have 0 bowmen and we have another slot open, so we might as well. And we have 3 choices to pick at here. She's kind of not thrilled about it, so I might ignore her for now. You won't become a vassal, which is kind of a bummer. And neither will you. I'm not your rightful liege, plus religion really makes it difficult. Let's see what we can petition our liege for. Just a royal visit. I don't need that. Honestly, how are we looking with our liege in terms of demanding his... We could get... let's see. Not really yet. He doesn't have... It's funny because the kingdom... His kingdom goes up to here. And he just has this small piece of land, but... I don't know, man. Well, back to... Well, let's just wait for our army. I'm like getting... It's all we have really are the choices of war. We can ransom somebody. Or get somebody back from ransoming, I suppose. There are few things I enjoy more than King Alfonso's company. We walked the town together, tossing coin to the poor and forgiving a daring pickpocket. A few acts of charity and forgiveness can truly ease a stressed mind. After this short break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. I'm lucky to have a friend like him. And so it makes it even harder for me to be like, I would definitely try and murder him. My daughter-in-law, Cecile, has given birth to another boy, my grandson. Berengule, you know what? It's your kid. This person has died, father of Count Werner. Count Werner the Foolish of Killenberg kicked it. Who's this? Hello. The King's Spy Master. Whoa, schemer discovered. My own son. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, my own son. My own boy. We could try and imprison him. Stop trying to kill your brother. Can we have a talk? If I disinherit him? The dynasty hates him. How could you do this to me, to your own brother, man? To your own brother. I could denounce him. I don't know if my character has the heart to disinherit. Oof, it's a lot of prestige. I think my character may have a hard time. Let me look at my character again. I'm trusting, brave, and ambitious. You know, it plays to my character. I don't think he would disinherit him, but I do think he would denounce him. And so we will denounce him. He'll lose prestige and diplomacy. I will lose a bit as well. But we denounce our son for what he's done. He is our knight, of course. And he is our blood. But the man cannot... You're not allowed to kill your own brother. I am sorry. Anyway, in the meantime, the impeccable Lord Farquaad. Salutations. Would you care for a game of chess? He gains 20 stress if I say no. Let's see. He's a smart man. And I imagine I'm not as smart. And it's probably more of a cunning thing than anything else. If your opponent wins, he gains opinion of me, loses stress, and I gain stress. If I win, I lose some stress, he still likes me, and he gains. So it's a stress thing. I don't know if I care enough, but I suppose so. All right, let's look. We are quite diplomatic, okay militarily, and not good at all with intrigue. He's not good with military, and he's not very learned. We're just military. That's all we got. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. You'll permit me a little chuckle, remarks my opponent, but you're going to have to play bolder than that to beat me. I play chess like I fight, savagely. In chess, Marshall is countered by intrigue. And of course, he's intrigue heavy. We'll see. Yeah, he's countering me. He's starting to win, though neither of us are close. It's so much more fun to toy with a wounded foe. Don't you agree, Lord Farquaad? Learning is countered by Marshall. Intrigue is countered by learning. My learning score is not good, man. All I've got is the Marshall. I'm not much of a strategist at all. I will watch. I'll do this. We'll do learning. We're neck and neck. My opponent says nothing, simply drumming his fingers against the table in a fit of pique. Oh, did I counter him? So let's see. This man is mostly over here. You win! With a roar of triumph, I surge to my feet, scattering pieces everywhere. The game of chess is mine. Another fine victory in my indisputable rise toward the role of king of games. A desolate Diego remains seated, hands haunches. So I finally countered him with my 2 score in learning, and then he tried to switch tactics, and my Marshall won. Good game. I win the match. How does it feel? I win the match due to sudden death. Oh, I won it due to sudden death. That's cool. Hang on, let me see what this says here. Oh, okay. There's no clear winner, I suppose. After 4 rounds. I'd love to play again sometime. He becomes my friend. We get close to a rivalry, or I win. Well, let's see. He became my friend. I'm down to be friendly. I'm trusting, remember? I'm too trusting. A feast at your court, my vassal and knight? A grand affair worthy of my honorable presence. Well, again, we're trusting, so let's go. A warm welcome. Don't kill me. I'm always so nervous. Feast, the conversation partner. It's my sister-in-law. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my acquaintance goes on and on about tax levels. And that was how we salvaged that mess. I'm very sure I'm not bothering you, my lord. No, please go on. Interesting conversation. Oh, why don't we talk more about you instead? Another friendship with my sister-in-law, who was related to or married to my brother-in-law? How are you related to me in that way? No idea. But hey, I had a good conversation. We could all tell that Count Lub had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in his stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Lub. You gain higher standards of courtesy for 5 years, more prestige, and he spends a ton of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Be ashamed of yourself, Lub. And we return home. We lose stress, and he likes me more. That actually worked out perfectly. Our army kind of replenished in the meantime, so I think it's time we move in over here, and we just take what we believe is rightfully ours. How do you have 2,000? You had 400. Hang on. We're just gonna stand right here. Under the stone pine. In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in Galatian Portuguese and Catalan about life, loss, bittersweet love. I can hear them from my balcony and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they're gone. Are they sent from the heavens? Are they phantoms devised by Satan to ensnare me? Perhaps not. But what am I to do with these damned feelings? I gained the trait poet. Stress loss is bigger, and my wife just loves me more. Let's see. We can't really spend money because we're at war now against somebody who's way stronger than us. Yeah, let's go and become a poet. Okay. So this is annoying. Count Diego is my friend, though, and I'm willing to bring him into war for a cost. Bring about your army, sir. It's appreciated. Here he comes. Ideally, that's enough to turn the tides of battle. Granary infestation. Oh, grace. Vermin have infested our granaries. Given their dire situation, farmers will ultimately be forced to accept whatever terms are offered them. With nothing to fear. Alright, popular opinion is mad. I have plenty of grain should they become my serfs. Command the priests to give charity. Spend 50 piety, and they get grateful free folk for 5 years. Do I care enough about that? Let's look. I mean, I suppose so. I'd rather them like me, I guess. And it looks like we might, yeah, we're barely gonna squeak out this win. I don't know where she got all that money. Oh no! My wife died! Uh-oh. Oh my god, she became a drunkard. I wonder what in her life made her drunk. She drank herself to death at 48. Good god. But I'm your husband, Lord Farquaad. Okay, we're in the middle of a war and you dying. Maybe it's because I keep going to war. You should have talked to me, lady. You should have been talking to me. I need to get married again, but we're gonna hold on that just because I just lost my wife. Attempt suicide. Good lord, no, let's just work off some stress for a minute here. Here they come. Oh god. Why are you running? He's running and I don't know why he's running. My guy, where are you going? No, where are you going? Oh no. I don't know why he's doing this, man. I have no idea. Okay, he's coming back finally. Thank God. I got so scared. Come on, man, get in there. Thank God. Well, another knight dead. right, we wounded the enemy commander, who's the leader of the area. This man wants to synergize friendship again. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm fine. All right, we're gonna just release these people by demanding conversions on them. Unless we can get a good chunk of money from them, which we can't. But I would prefer just to demand conversions and have a, have them being Christian. And this boy here, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna gain a weak hook on you, make you all just Catholics. And now it's been 6 months since my wife died. Like we're, it's been quite a bit of time now. It's tough. I don't know who we're gonna be marrying. I don't know if it matters all that much at this point beyond alliance strength. Marrying a 19-year-old, is kind of nice. Let's see. An ugly woman. Here we go. This 41-year-old piece of meat who's beautiful, lustful, ambitious. We get no alliances out of her? Never mind. No interest. I don't want to marry a 5-year-old. No one truly calls to his heart, so 19-year-old it is. Hey, we leveled up again. We're gonna head down towards Honored to Serve and then Administrator. That's kind of like the first one I'm looking for here. I can imprison my family member because I denounced him. And I can denounce her because she's a fornicator. Or I can imprison her because she's a fornicator. Not gonna happen, obviously. Alright, let's go on a nice little hunt. Lose some more stress. We have a faction that's kind of being a problem. Military power. It's peasants. We're letting our army replenish at this point. The noise from the others has faded away by the time my son, Count Gaton, and I stalk up on the fox. We are almost within striking distance when Gaton whispers to me, now that we are finally by ourselves, there's something I have to let you know about Ponce. Bishop Ponce? Wait, tell me more? I don't know if I care about Ponce's secret, my son. I have to go get that fox, sorry. I know I want to get rid of Ponce, but he's fine. I'm surprised you came along for one. But for two, I'm more worried about you. Alright, well, we did it. Our hunt ends, we gained a little bit of prestige. No, we're not going to visit and petition him for that stuff. The Duchy of Castile, we might as well. Create it. And I think that gives us like rightful liege. Yep, offer vassalage. Low feudal obligations. It's fair, you don't like me too much. That's fair, you also don't like me too much. If I sent you a gift, you'd like me a whole lot more. I could send you a poem. You don't like poems. Can I send you a poem? Roses are red, violets are blue. The closer we get, a vassal for you. I don't want the poem mocked, all right? Well, let's start befriending her then. If money ain't gonna do it, politics will. Did my 41-year-old... Oh, she's 19, Mike. She's 19. Thought I married the 41-year-old? I did not. Oh, I had friggin' twins. One was a dwarf. The girl ended up being a dwarf. Praise Saint Bridget. My young wife gave birth. Oveco and Elvira? First of all, Elvira is a great name. Oveco, you know what? You're so far down the family line, it's fine, dude.